Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your favorite boy, Versa Brutal. I'm just bringing a real quick commentary. It is April 1st, so it's April Fool's Day. I'm going to go ahead and tell you about some pranks I have pulled, as well as give you a little bit of an explanation of a foundation that I greatly support and am a huge part of, I guess you could say, as well as explain a little bit of why I joined Versa. So we're gonna do it in reverse of how I just explained it, and mix and match and stuff. Okay. So the reason why I joined Versa is because they're a great group of people that do the same type of gameplay I like to do, believe in the same shit I like to that I believe in, and to be honest, they're real as real can get. They tell it how it is. They don't sugarcoat it, and I really respect that about Versa and everyone a part of it. So if you don't know where their links are, the links are down in the description. Go sub to them, like their videos. That's all I have to say about that. And I just sounded a little bit like Forrest Gump. Did you know in every transition of his movie, whenever he was growing up, he always wore a blue plaid shirt? Just thought I'd throw a random fact out there. Um, so a little bit about my disease. Some of you know, if you watch previous videos of mine, I have a disease by the name of cluster headaches, also known as suicide headaches. Or if you talk to me, I openly admit it. I have this disease, and I mention it as a disease because there's no cure for it. It's something you either deal with or you die. Um, I've only had it for about 2 years. That I've been aware of it. I've probably had it a lot longer. Um, but what it is, it's a series of migraine headaches that can go from a minute to a year to my uncle had his for about 5 years at a time. Um, so that's the disease I have, and I don't know if it's just how I deal with it or what, but I block out time frames. Like I can't remember anything from those time frames. So because of that, I have a private YouTube channel that my fiance is the only one that is a subscriber on it, and to be honest, I don't want anybody else subscribing to it. That has like pretty much montage pictures from the day we met and on. Even has video from when she was going into labor and everything else on it. And I go back and I watch those videos, and have wrote down in my will the link to get in everything so that if I do pass away, my daughter has a way of going back and remembering me. Um, and then an April Fool's prank that I pulled back in the Disney, if that's what you want to say, is I've actually taken fishing line and not hung it across the street like some people. It was inside my house. I took fishing line and found hooks all over my house and hung every little thing I could find, from beer koozies to remotes to even a jar of jelly. I hung from the ceiling. So when people walked in, all they saw was this shit hanging. That was probably one of the very few pranks I've actually pulled where nobody got hurt or somebody didn't cry. But I just thought I'd share that with you. Just remember, kids, how do my boofs taste?